Some childhood stars are forgotten and even never remembered at all, but not Jaleel White, aka Steve Urkel. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. This is part 2 of The Profile. Whatever happened to Steve Urkel? Let's get right down to it. Quote, and this is taken from looper.com. It's a combination of various interviews that have been combined together to make one. Quote, although White only found himself in recurring roles, he seems to enjoy the variety and having opportunities to work with an array of actors. White told Parade, I did an episode of Boston Legal and I was on stage with William Shatner and Candice Bergen. That's really what I want out of my career. I want to work with the best because when you work with the best, you surprise yourself. Jaleel White's post-Family Matters career goes beyond guest spots on television. He also put together a significant resume of film work. In 2002, White had a supporting role in Big Fat Liar. In 2006, he landed another supporting role in the stoner comedy Puff Puff Pass. In what might be his most famous movie appearance, he played a talent booker in 2006's Dreamgirls. Lesser known efforts include White's leading role in the 2006 independent comedy Who's Made the Potato Salad? Who Made the Potato Salad? And his appearance in the 2009 adaptation of Call of the Wild. In 2011, White played a banjo-playing teacher in Judy Moody and the Not Boomer Summer. White told Vanity Fair, I spent about 2 or 4 weeks working on it. Apparently, I followed in Steve Martin's, one of my heroes, footsteps, and I didn't even know it. Referencing the comedy legend's incredible banjo skills, White also worked on the 2017 drama The Preacher's Son. In 2019, White was in 2 movies, the drama When Vows Break and the comedy 5th of July. Back in 2009, Jaleel White and Bridget Hardy's daughter, Samaya, was born. The couple didn't stay together and reportedly had a messy custody battle when their daughter was only 11 months old. In a 2010 interview with Star, Hardy alleged White was abusive. Although Hardy gave a report to the police, White was never brought up on any charges because of a lack of evidence, as reported by People magazine. White told People, Bridget Hardy is the mother of my only daughter in this world, and without Miss Hardy, I would not have had the treasure that is my daughter. God knows the truth. I ask for your sensitivity during this time. I can assure all of my fans, this is only residue from a child custody matter. Despite the former couple's contentious relationship, White absolutely dotes upon his daughter Samaya and seems to love being a father. The star's Instagram feed is filled with photos of them going to places together and his thoughts on fatherhood and how quickly kids grow up. When his daughter graduated grade school, White said, I always tell other new fathers to drive your child to school in the mornings. Every chance you get, something about that morning drive marks time like nothing else. If you read White's comments about Samaya, he clearly loves being a girl dad. In 2010, Jaleel White starred in, wrote, and produced Fake It Till You Make It, a web series about a former child star who becomes a mentor to a group of aspiring actors in Hollywood. White told Parade, it's basically going to be what Entourage should be. Entourage celebrates the 5% of our business that fly around in private jets at the time. I don't really think that's particularly realistic. I want to do a show about the 95% of this business that are just trying to get a SAG card. This isn't a White's first writing credit. In another interview, White said, I kind of caught the writing bug when I was about 17, and at 18, started writing on the show, referring to the 2 episodes of Family Matters he wrote back in the 90s. He continued, with his interest while attending UCLA for film and television, saying, "When I graduated, I sold screenplays to everybody, from Imagine Entertainment to Disney to PBS, although judging from White's IMDb, it looks like none of these screenplays have made it into production yet." White sounds like he's interested in wearing many hats in the entertainment industry. He told Entertainment Weekly, "When you watch Fake It to Make It, you're going to get a chance to see the producer, me the writer. I wrote every episode. This isn't me again getting other people to do my work for me. That's the thing in comedy. You want to ultimately have a voice." Jaleel White was a contestant on Dancing with the Stars season 14 in 2012, partnered with professional dancer Kayam Johnson. White told The Hollywood Reporter that he finally agreed to do the show because the offer ran through my mom, this time instead of me, he added. "It's her favorite show." At the time, White teased he and Cum might bring back his famous Urkel dance moves during the competition. He was voted off after 7 weeks upon his departure. White confided to co-host Tom Burgin, "I'm going to tell you a secret. I really only thought I would last 3 dances in this competition, conceding defeat with grace." White's time on the show wasn't entirely without controversy. USAQ reported he had a meltdown in practice one day after accidentally stepping on his partner's foot. Rumors of on-set tension aside, it sure looked like White enjoyed dancing in his television routines with Johnson. Jaleel White has admitted his years of single episode guest appearances have come with certain challenges. He told The Hollywood Reporter, "In my 20s, that was tough to deal with because I had people asking me, 'Well, what are you up to these days?' And it's like, you didn't catch me playing my detective turn on Lifetime last week?" In 2017, White signed on to a new series with CBS, Me, Myself, and I. The short-lived sitcom starred Jack Dylan Grazer, Bobby Moynihan from Saturday Night Live, and John Larroquette, with all 3 actors playing the same character during different periods of his life. White took on the role of Darryl, the business partner and friend of Moynihan. 40-year-old version of the protagonistic Ultimately Me, Myself, and I was pulled from its slot after airing just 6 episodes. The series continued with production for the contracted 13-episode season, but wasn't picked up for a second season. After years of single episode appearances and the disappointment of Me, Myself, and I, Jaleel White started landing a few recurring roles. White appeared in 2 episodes of Fresh Off the Boat, one in 2018, and he reprised the same character in a 2020 episode. White worked on 3 episodes of Raven's House, starring fellow 90s child star Raven Simone. In 2020, White worked on 5 episodes of The Big Show on Netflix and 2 episodes of BET's Boomerang. It's unfortunate that despite consistently working for the last 20 years, nothing White has been involved in has really taken off, like his tenure as Steve Urkel. Maybe it is a testament to how well he embodied Urkel, or perhaps he's experienced the downside of typecasting. But who knows? His next iconic role could be somewhere on the horizon. In 2020, Jaleel White started a new podcast called Ever After with Jaleel White, where he talks to other celebrities who are navigating life and adulthood after gaining notoriety as child stars. In season 1, Jaleel talks to Keke Palmer, Haley Joel Osment, Raven Simone, Matt Danica McKellar, Tyler James Williams, and Mayim Bialik. Until next time, never surrender, never quit.